Hey guys, it's Star. This is gonna be my real first video. Today I'm gonna do a simple makeup tutorial, kind of like an everyday, like what you would wear like every day. If you're not doing anything special, like just being around the house or whatever. I always start with my foundation. I start with a liquid and then a powder. I use True Blend. I don't even know what brand this is. I use my color, which is 430, number 2. Whatever. And I mean, like with the summer, it's definitely gonna be like I wouldn't get big bottles of stuff like this because during the summer, if you're outside a lot, your skin color is gonna change, and this is end up gonna look a lot paler than your face or whatever. So, and find your own color, not mine. This is just what matches my skin. So what I do is I always put on a little strip on my finger like this, and put it under my eyes first. And I'm gonna be looking beyond the camera because my mirror's behind it, but I think it's a lot better than me sticking my face really close to this thing so I can actually see my reflection. And then I do my chin, and I always start, here, and I go out. I start from the inside of your face, and you work your way out, especially with a liquid. It's just what I found works. Now, I always do a color that's slightly lighter than my actual skin tone because that's going to even your skin out, especially like if you have acne and stuff. And because I use a powder over top of it as well. And so then I do my forehead, and again I work my way from the outside and work my way from the inside out. And I always do a little bit down your neck, that way it doesn't look like you're actually like wearing makeup and it looks more natural this way. You want to make sure you keep your hair out of your face when you do this. That's why my hair's all pulled back and looks nasty right now. I also just got out of the shower, which isn't one of the better times to do it. When you do it, I do my eyelids too just cause. But it's not one of the better times to do this because your skin is all opened up and everything, and it can get into your pores and it'll give you bad acne. Then what I use is Mary Kay powder makeup, Bare Minerals, I think, yeah, and I use beige 1, and it's slightly darker than my actual skin tone. I use a large brush like this. So what I do is I tap it a couple times so it's in the lid, and I flip it over so it's in here. Or I'll leave it in the lid or whatever, then we'll put it in the jar. So I have a little bit in the lid, and what you want to do is you want to put it on the brush, but you don't want it this thick because you don't want a cloud. So I always tap a little bit off just by going with this until it's not like putting a thing. So there's just a little bit on there, and it spreads more evenly on the brush. When you do put it on your face, put it in circular motions, not just like whatever, because this will make it look more natural, like actual skin. So. And when picking out colors, you always want to do, half your face first, especially when you're looking at colors, because this is, so that way you don't have it like all over your face and it just looks awful. You want to do half your face, that way you can see that the color's right or not, and then if it isn't, you can just take it off. Normally I'll have another person and I'll be doing this to them, but, and instantly I look like I have less acne. I mean, there's this little bit on between my eyebrows, which I hate, but ouch. And then down your neck a little bit. And then that's the foundation. And then I always put the rest back in the thing and close it. Okay, and that's simple foundation. Next, I always work with eyeliners and mascara. I use both pencil eyeliner and liquid eyeliner. I always use black because my eyes are they're a weird color green, and so when I use darker colors, it makes them look brighter green. As you can tell, the black is well used, and I don't have very much of it left. But always keep your pencils sharp. And not sharp to a point, but just sharp enough that you can use them and you're not stabbing yourself with a wood around them. Now, I always use the sharpener kind of pencils just because I like them better. I mean, I just do, so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put a really, really thin line of black on your bottom eyelid. No thicker than this. I know it looks pretty thin, but. And I even just kind of go underneath of it to make sure it's all evenly shaped. and it will look like this. So I do that on both sides. And you'll notice I pull my eye to the side, which isn't good for you because it'll give you wrinkles in the past, but it's just a bad habit that I have of doing. So it's just me. If you haven't done this already, like if this is an already bad habit, don't start it, because then you're, like I said, you're gonna end up with wrinkles. So, and then so there you go. And I try to keep it all completely even. That way it looks like nicer, and you want it to be really small at the end. I know today's style is like the big dark eyeliner. Normally I do that, but this is just for whatever days. Next, I work with an Ultraliner Maybelline. It's just a liquid eyeliner. It's the same brand as I use for my eye pencil. I got this for like $2, and I've had this for over a year, and I use it every day. It's getting old and I need to get a new one, but a little thin brush, and do your top lid, and this you can do a little thicker, so it'll look more like this. And I always do just a little wing at the bottom. I go on my under eyelid, and then so there's just this little bit of a wing, and it makes my eyes look better. And I do that with both sides. Now I know that a lot of people have issues with, like I know I have a really big problem. If I do one side, I can never do the same way. So you want to either fix it with your finger while it's still wet, or what I have is I use makeup remover. I always use a moisturizing, whatever this brand is, makeup remover. Oh, my lid's cracked. Anyway, and it helps so you can even it out. Use the side of the pad and you go around where you don't want it to be. So, I don't know if it'll close this time. Or not. Okay, whatever. And so, you always want to dip it between uses, because if you don't, you're just going to be putting on dry eyeliner and it doesn't work. And so it'll look like this when you're done with both sides. And I already kind of did the wing on this side because I just always mess up on my right side, because my right side. Sorry, because I can't see out of my left eye very well, which means I can't look at my right eye, especially when I have it closed. So, and then of course I messed up. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it so there's a little point, and right along where you've messed up. It'll look more like this when you do that. And this thing won't close. Yay! Just toss that. Okay. Now I prefer using, when I have thin eyeliner on, I prefer using very light color eyeshadows. I don't use bright colors. I have them, but I don't use them a whole lot because they just don't look right with my eyes. So I normally use a silver, but what I have here is an LA Colors. It's body glitter. I paid $1 for it, and it's gold. It comes in a little thing, and there's normally a little brush that comes with it, but I don't like the brush. Oh, it gets everywhere, so what I do is I put a little bit in the lid, and I take an applicator, and I put on just a tad bit of the glitter, and I put it on the inside, and I do this. And I start from the inside of your eye and work your way out, like this. And it's just enough to give your eye a little bit of shine and a little bit of color. Now, there's a whole bunch of different colors they use. They have, the ones that I would stick to are gold, silver, and this brown color, depending on your skin tone. If you have darker skin or you're black, not to be racist, if you're black, you would want to use the brown because it makes it look more natural, and the point of it is not to be over the top and really bright. If you have really, really pale skin, you want to use the white, and then if you have medium skin, you want to use the gold. Or you can use whatever color you want, but that's just my advice. and then tap it off and do the other eye. And your eyes will look more like this. Okay? And that's basically, so, and then after that, I always do my mascara last, because it's just how I've been doing it for years now. Especially, like, because you're going to get, if you have wet eye mascara on, and you put on eyeshadow, what it'll do is it'll stick to your eyelashes, and your eyelashes won't look as good. So, I use the falsies. They're expensive, but I've had this one for like a few months. So, and I always look up, and the direction that I'm doing it when I do my top. So look up and at it. And it'll look like this. And it will give your eyelashes more of a lift, and if it doesn't quite, like, you want to, like, if you look at yourself in the mirror, you want to be able to see your eyelashes slightly over top of your eyeliner, if that makes any sense at all. More like this. And the corners. And then the bottom, I always look up when I do my bottom eyelashes, because if I don't, I will fail, get myself in my eye. I will stab myself in the eye with this brush, so. Now this will also make the bottom eyeliner look darker. That's another reason that I don't put on thick eyeliner in the bottom a lot. Okay? And that's what it'll look like when you're done. If you have, obviously I dyed my hair. When I had my hair red, like I have blonde eyebrows because blonde is my natural hair color, and it didn't look right, so what I did is I took a dark brown pencil and I just did my eyebrows. I don't do them anymore because it looks just ridiculous, and I haven't done my eyebrows in a while. I don't, I know a lot of people go and get their eyebrows done, but if you have light eyebrows like me, or you have light colored hair and light skin, you don't need to. All you need to do is get a really light colored pencil and do your eyebrows and draw them in. And that's how to do a simple everyday makeup tutorial. Whatever. This has been Xanther Star, and thank you for watching.